All right, everyone. We need to talk about two players today, two forwards actually, Romelu Lukaku and Ivan Toney. Now, both these players could have potential futures at Chelsea. Now, Ivan Toney, we will talk about him first because the big thing was that he had some links to leave Brentford this summer, but it just came out today that he's going to be suspended for 8 months because of his sports betting, which he's been doing for quite some time, and he's going to be fined $50,000, which I don't think really that's big of a deal. It's the fact that he cannot play for 8 months with any football relationship because he cannot be loaned out. He cannot go anywhere and cannot play for 8 months, which is going to be very, very difficult for any team to want to buy this player right now because granted, he would miss half the season next year. He would still be a pretty good player to have at any club. Now, I don't think that Brentford will sell him because if they were to sell him, I think he'd go for a very, very small price tag because of this ban now. But prior to that, Chelsea were looking at this player because he's done quite well in the Premier League. Again, he scores a lot of goals, creates a lot of chances, and therefore, again, would have been a great fit into any top-tier club. And like I said, though, with Brentford, I highly doubt they're going to sell this player now because, again, every team's going to be looking at this and say, you know what, we're only going to give you $10 million for this player, which rightfully so, Brentford should not sell him for that low of a price. Just suck it up, have some other players play well, and once he's fully fit and able to play again after 8 months banned, he will be playing and just scoring goals for Brentford once again. So because of that, we have to then talk about Romelu Lukaku because technically he is still a Chelsea forward, even though he is in the final with Inter Milan. Again, applaud the team. They did quite well against AC Milan, which again, I'm still upset about AC Milan being in the semifinals because Chelsea did the double on them. And if had we been the other side of the bracket, who knows how things could have went for us in the Champions League, but I digress. Romelu Lukaku is in the final, and he's actually done quite well for Inter Milan this season, but especially in the Champions League run. And in this game yesterday against AC Milan, assisted the only goal in that match, and overall played pretty intelligently coming off the bench. Now, I think he played maybe 20, 30 minutes, give or take, roughly. Had a few shots on target, was dribbling, passing the ball, and again, he looked like his former self, which for Chelsea fans is something that we've been wanting to see because like I said in an earlier video, if you guys haven't watched it, I guarantee you'll enjoy that video on his redemption at Chelsea. He has the potential of still being Chelsea's #1 striker. The guy has the capabilities to be a great forward. He's done it before in the Premier League when he was at Everton, even did it kind of at United as well, but also did it for Chelsea in his first couple of matches. The guy has a unique physical skill set that, again, it's very, very difficult for a lot of defenders to defend. He's so big and he's so quick. And again, he's quick to shoot the ball. And that left foot is so powerful that, again, it's terrifying if he's having a great day. And again, it looks like he's starting to give his confidence, get it back to where it should be. And if that is the case, and Pochettino can somehow convince this player that he needs to, again, come back to Chelsea, play for the club, play for London, play for the badge, and people will forget if he starts scoring goals because that is the truth. If he does come back and start scoring goals right off the bat next season, people will not forgive him, but they will understand and again move past with the interview he had last season, everything that happened with this player. But again, if that all happens, this could be a great thing for Chelsea because that means we do not have to go out and buy another forward because I believe Victor is going for $100 million from Napoli, and there's probably a few other players that maybe we're looking at bringing into this club. But if we can just keep Romelu Lukaku, keep him happy, have him scoring goals, that means we can spend more money onto maybe a defensive midfielder such as Declan Rice, because as we know, Arsenal are looking to spend about $100 million for that player. So again, I don't think we should spend that much, but if we don't have to buy a new striker, we can put that money towards a goalkeeper and defensive midfielder, which will help Chelsea next season. So as of right now, those two players are in the talking point right now. Again, Romelu Lukaku in the Champions League final. Again, hopefully Inter Milan can beat Real Madrid or Manchester City. I'm not too sure who's going to be making to the final. This video is recorded before that match. So again, if you have watched it after that, hopefully they can beat whatever team is in the final against them. But also Ivan Toney. Very, very interesting what's going to happen with this player because, like I said, with that big ban, it's going to be very difficult for any team wanting to bring this player into their club, and Brentford are going to have to kind of stick with him for the most part. So that is all I have for you today in the news for Chelsea. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that, and I will see you in our next video.